Hello guys, if you're on Facebook you already know who I am. If you're on TikTok, my name is John and this is an inspirational video. I'm not one of these bloody influencers or anything like that. This is just a genuine one-off video to try and inspire people to fulfil some dreams and goals that they have. And I've had plenty of them over the last 10 years and I've fulfilled every single one of them, although not in the time limit or the time frame that I would have wished. So I have been slacking due to personal problems, okay? So now I'm on top of the one of the last things that I have to do. There's two things left for me to do, which on what's it called? What's that word? Give me a second. Priorities. So these are the last two. The last two I have is on priorities. And by the way, is anybody else having an invasion of ladybirds? This is the 12th of March. I've got ladybirds everywhere, so they're going to have to get hoovered up later. So better that than the flies, I suppose. So it's the priority. And so at the age of 52, after everything that I've achieved, this is the one thing that really I've put myself into since the 16th of February. And I can't ever see myself going back. I can't. So some of this is costing, some of it it's not. But what I've saved in the last fortnight alone on gas and electric and on food, because I eat protein and whole foods alone, okay? What I do with my dinners, first of all, hear me out, because this is supposed to be inspirational to you. Chicken, baked potatoes and peas, protein peas. But because some people on Facebook know I get free food, I've got Slim Fast whole protein chicken in sauce and vegetables. I've got that with protein peas, which I got for free. So they're my meals for an extensive period of time. The money that I've saved on that and the money that I've saved on my excessively cheap and gas electric, which I do carbon gas, which I use £10 a week on electric, around £10 a fortnight on gas, and that's bathing every other day, washing every day and washing up every other day. The money I've saved on that, because I've saved gas electric, I've put into these and this. I went up the town, I've been to pharmacists looking for the proper vitamin tablets, nowhere. Went to Boots, garbage. But I did spy on that. That was not what I went up for, but I took it because it was an extra bonus and it's for muscle and bone, which I need because of the extensive part of my goal. So I went to Holland & Barrett's, which we know is very expensive, and I got these vitamin E. And the reason I got those is because what I'm doing comes with a consequence, and that consequence comes out in your face. So you can get spots and things like that, but that takes it down. And the lady that sold me it, she's very familiar with that when you first start to work out, because she had the same problem. So in the morning, I take these with hot water. I was up at 4:30 this morning, blitzed the kitchen. I've already done my shopping at 6 o'clock, okay. And then with my dinner, I will take this. 2 of these a day with some food, and 2 of these a day with plenty of liquid. 1 of these a day with some food, and in the evening with this, a glass of milk. That's my cod liver oil. So I have my dinner, which is normally chicken, potatoes, and protein peas. At 3 o'clock, a banana, tangerine, and a protein vanilla low-fat yogurt. At 6 o'clock, I would have another banana and tangerine. 7, glass of milk with these. I drink hot water in between. 8 o'clock, wholemeal bread, ham sandwich or Marmite. And at 9 o'clock, at a push, I would have a cup of soup, and then I will fast until 12 o'clock the next day. So this is this part. Okay, all those ladybirds, they start charging them rent everywhere. I don't mind, they're actually pretty, so better than some alternatives. So, since the 16th of February, I really put myself into the goal, okay? And this is it here. You do not need to join the gym. You can't see properly, but there's these 2 weight balls, whatever they're called, dumbbells, were thrown out. And when I started, I couldn't lift this one. It was a killer. So I started off with minimal weight on these, okay? Minimal, I think I had 2 on there at the time. I'm 3.5 weeks in. I'm using full weights. I've got more to go on there on the balcony. I'm lifting 30 of these, 30 reps on this for chest pumping, okay? And I can even now use that for 20 with one arm for the chest and the arm. This is just after 3 weeks. I've got the dumbbells, which I use on my arms every other day. It has to be every other day. So I've got everything I need, and the chest stretcher there, and I've got a bendy bar somewhere. I can't find it. And already the weight loss is there. But what you've got to remember, if you are going to work out, is that exercise, the weightlifting, will not necessarily burn off the fat. What it does, you've got your muscle surrounded by the fat. At 52, you put on a bit of extra body weight. Plus, I've been eating junk food. My eating was terrible. So even though you might see that you're not losing weight, the muscle underneath that weight is still being worked out and gathering strength. So it's doing its job. So don't give up on the weight. That's doing what it needs to do. But you need to diet, okay, and you need to walk and you need to jog. You've got to do a firm protein. The older you are, the more protein that you need, which is why I've got the tablets for the bone and for the muscle repair. I use eat protein, I can put on to half to a pound of muscle a month, which is very good for me. That's very good because I've got enough there anyways. That's extensive on what you already have. So my walking 2 days ago, I took a walk right up to the back of my old town, done a bit of filming for retro childhood memory things. Yesterday went up the town, came back, bought those. Today I've drawn myself out a jogging routine. Okay, and the jogging routines that go from here, if you're not on TikTok, you're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about. Down to the range, right up to McDonald's, then right up towards the Stowe, cross the road, go around the back of Aldi, then up towards the Dorringtons in the Stowe, walk through the Stowe, then go up to Old Harlow's, come back down underneath the underpass and then come home. That's going to be the walking, and as soon as I get spring coming, I've ordered my water bottle. I've got brand new shoes, jogging shoes. I'm not sure they're going to be all right. They're not jogging shoes, but I bought them a few years back. And I thought they might be all right for jogging shoes. I'll show you them, but I don't think they will be. And the reason I've bought them and not worn them is because I never bought them to wear for my pleasure. I thought if I ever started dating and I spent £1,000 in River Island and Next, and those clothes have never been worn, I don't think they're going to be all right for jogging. So I'll have to go up the town and buy some low cuts so I don't get blisters, some jogging shoes and some ankle socks. I want to start jogging every day. So I used to work out Monday, Wednesday and Friday to give the muscle a break and then rest it over the weekend. But now I work out Monday, Wednesday and Friday for the torso, for the chest and the arms and the back and the shoulders. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would exercise the stomach. So keep that muscle going in the stomach because you can only do an hour a day really at my age. But I am thinking about doing 2 hours a day, one in the early afternoon and one at 6 o'clock. So on the Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I have lost an excessive amount of weight. Excessive. Anybody who knows my home, has ever seen my home, you can see how cosy it's starting to look. The old fireplace going there, you're going to see me, and that's a treat for the ladies. It's so beautiful and cosy in here now. It's unbelievable. It really, really is. And it's not going to be showing up on this camera. So I've got my living room area. All this furniture brand new, skirting boards, the carpet, the walls plastered, the ceiling, the lighting, the doors, everything. It hasn't been decorated yet. So I've got my bedroom department over there, brand new bedding the other day. So brand new furnishings, everything. So it's really, really, let me close that. I'm really achieving everything that I want to achieve. Don't wait until you get to my age. Don't do that. Don't be silly like I was starting off late. It's boosted my confidence. It's boosted everything about me. I'm very confident. I'm a very stern person, very energetic. I'm up in the morning. I'm getting things done. I'm up by 4:30. I'll have a snooze in the afternoon, then a snooze at night. I usually go to bed about 11, get up at 4:30, get things done, get the shopping done by 6. And to show that I don't cotton out on it, I literally was going to do my walk today, go to Tesco, get my shopping, then do my walk. But I decided to go and do my shopping now, so that's an extra part of the walk. So what I do later, I would have done my shopping, it wouldn't have extended it. But now that I've already done my shopping, that's 2 trips. I still got to do what I would have done, plus the extra trip to the shops. That's extra steps, that's extra exercise, and it's uphill when I come home. And do you know what? Already after 3.5 weeks, I'm not walking home out of breath, even if I'm not carrying anything coming uphill. I feel really, really good, really good. So in a year, I would have lost all this weight, put on all the muscle and the shape that I desire. Although it's not about muscle, it's about health. But I want to get rid of that weight. I want to put on a nice, good trim size, just in case I do meet somebody. And the end of next March, I'm going to get permanent electrolysis hair removal from my head, because I am actually allergic to my head hair, and the doctors won't pay for it, so I've got to pay for it. It's going to cost about £1,000. And so you do what you have to do. And once that's done, I might get my face done as well. So, anybody who knows me 10 years ago, there's a lot of excessively immaturity about me. I certainly wasn't a very forward, confident person. I mean, I've got a great sense of humour. I love doing humorous videos and things like that. But I've become more toned down, more quiet, more, I don't know what the word is, but I'm not as excessively, as I used to be. So I've just learned to knuckle down a bit and not be that kind of idiot. So, this is an inspiration to anybody, not just because of what I'm doing now, but because of what I've been doing for the last X amount of years, and I've achieved it all. And anybody who saw my home some years ago will know that this is like a 1000% upgrade, even though you can't see anything fully. I just love my home. I absolutely love it. Okay, I do. It's all brand new. I'll turn this light on. I don't know if it'll give you a better feature. For a bed sit, you wouldn't expect this from a man. You wouldn't expect any of this from a man. No, it's cosy. It is so cosy and so homely. It's unbelievable. And all the furnishings was new. I splashed out on that. Really, really splashed out. Didn't scrimp on anything. Brand new bed, brand new bedding, sofas, furnishing, skirting boards, carpet, walls plastered, lighting, curtains, everything. Just everything and everything. So if you've got a dream, make it happen. Get this decorated by the end of the year. Some paneling, some pictures, some shelves and everything else like that. Not to mention the going all out with the brand new wooden windowsills with net curtains, pictures, ornaments. You can see I'm a retro guy. I do like a bit of retro. Brand new doors. Anybody who's not seen it. Brand new knocked out and rebuilt kitchen. There you go. Beautiful. You can see why I'm never going to leave this place. Bathroom. Wasn't going to show you this. Brand new knocked out and rebuilt from scratch bathroom. So this place is starting to look, it's beyond. It's actually gone beyond what I had in mind when I first started all of this. So I hope somebody gets something from this. But if you've got goals, one day it's going to be your last day to achieve it. And I don't mean just leaving this world. Anything can happen. Anything in life can happen where you're no longer able to achieve that goal, something you've always wanted to do, somewhere you've always wanted to go. Unfortunately, that area is very restricted for me because I am an introvert and it's excessively difficult for me to go out past even half hour. So today, when these walks and these jogs I'm going to do, that's pushing it. And as soon as I get through that front door, I'm probably going to collapse in an absolute state of nerves. So take it easy, guys. Hope somebody got something from this. God bless you. Bye-bye.